Hello, everybody, and we are back. It's been a long time, but we are here again. And of course, I'm your girl, Melissa Renee.
And I'm Evita Nicole.
And this is Drinks and Discussion. I mean, it's so much we could just dig in because we have been gone for so long.
It was only like 2 months, maybe.
About a month and a half.
About a month and a half.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we was gone about a month and a half. Because we did a November one about
we
it.
did. So yeah, it was 2 months. So February now.
Oh, okay. It's been 2 months. My bad. I forgot about January. I thought we were still in January.
Finally out of it. Finally.
Ooh, child, I got your cough.
Don't even. That cough been 2 months ago, y'all. It's probably because you got a heat on 80 up in here. That was coughing.
I didn't do that. But anyway, so maybe we can start on a lighter note. I'm sure everybody has seen the movie already. We want to start with Fall from Grace. And how you felt about Fall from Grace?
Okay, so I was able to, the typical Tyler Perry.
Your eyeshadow is nice looking. Girl, where you get the eyeshadow from?
The purple I blotted on it?
Yeah.
My sister got me a little, palette for Christmas. Shout out to my sister. And I tried that, dabbed it,
That was nice.
Okay. I'm watching tutorials.
Okay. Go ahead.
Fall from Grace. So I was able to predict what happened. About a couple minutes into the movie, I'm like,
Tyler Perry.
Felicia Rashad is in on this shit.
I said that.
She know that guy somehow. I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it's her damn son or some shit, or he fucking her too. One of the two. But I know she in on it. And I'll be damned, Tyler. You never let me die. Never let me die. And them extras. While the movie was going on in the diner, I'm like, look at this white man
drinking that water, that empty glass. Why everybody kept talking about that?
Even not just him, even the ladies at the table behind that were in front of him or whatever. She just sitting there. But I'm like, hey, stop! I want to say, cut. Give me some new extras. Get y'all ass up out here, cause y'all ain't know. But I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't terrible. I enjoyed it.
Will you watch it again?
I haven't.
Will you though?
I mean, if my mama or grandma ain't seen it or something like that, I'm like, yeah, we can see it.
So that says enough right there. It's not a rewatching movie. It's not a movie you watch again. You watch it one time. That's kind of
and to brag on the fact that it only took 5 days.
Don't tell nobody that.
I mean, it shows.
The problem I have is how you got all these people coming to America gonna be shot at your studio. Bad Boys 3 or Forever was shot in your studio.
Oh, wow.
Yes. All these things were shot in your studio. But this is what you come up with in your studio. Something ain't right. That's something a little off. And I know
it wasn't terrible, Tyler.
No, listen, I put it like this. It wasn't terrible if it was done from an up-and-coming writer and director, if they was underground, if they were sending it to the movie festivals. No, it was not bad. But for somebody like Tyler Perry, and you've been doing this for the longest, that was not acceptable. I expect better from him. I'm sorry.
Tyler,
you've been doing it for too long. Them lace fronts, like he gonna say in the article, talking about he ain't got time. He said, I ain't got time for worrying about if a wig fits somebody. Sir, that's part of selling the character. You cannot sell a character if the character don't look right.
He's used to our plays. And maybe
they in the article he said the leading lady, Grace, like they got into it on set about them wigs.
Did you see how
she said she was
supposed to be the same?
She said she was upset about them wigs, and he told her, "Ain't nobody got time to be spending $1 million on if a hair texture fits you.
It doesn't cost $1 million for bundles.
It doesn't
a
cost
nice
$1
lace
million
front.
to
It
make a
doesn't.
nice, to hire
It
a
doesn't.
hairstylist to put a nice
It
lace front
doesn't.
on. So stop, Tyler. And why you gotta be putting these motherfuckers
You know
with
what
wigs
it
on?
is?
Why do the men have to wear wigs? Like, I get, he said, well, I want you to see a different character. I see a different character by the way you act.
Mm-hmm.
It has nothing to do with what's on your head. If you a good actor, you can have a bald head in every goddamn movie, but you gonna make me believe you are a different character by your acting skills, your acting chops. It ain't got shit to do with the hell that's on your head. That fucked up wig is not gonna make me believe.
Not trying to make them come off as like the person with, they like to put the braids and the guy who's supposed to be rough around the edges, or But no, you didn't need to do that. He just needs someone to show him that attention to detail
matters in movies.
It matters. It really
and we know
does.
everything ain't gonna be perfect, but even with his writing, I feel like it's so generic. That's why you could predict it, because it's kind of generic. It's not like, we don't, like, for instance, like, why you spent a good hour and a half on them dating, when it could have went back and forth on the background of her friend, where she came from, how long they knew each other, how did they even meet, how she even know about this art thing. Like, it could have been so many ways he could have delved and developed this story. And I feel like the story was not well developed. And you look like you did it in 5 days. I'm just saying, and for those who say, oh, black people love to hate.
We're not hating. It's
called critique. Constructive criticism. That's all. And it's no different if you had your child and you saw a project your child had to do, and you knew your child's potential and their capabilities. You're gonna be like, oh, well, you could have did this, you could have did that, you could do this. It's called wanting to see you do better. It's not trying to bring you down. It's trying to lift you up and wanting to see you do better and wanting to see you actually reach the potential I know you can reach. But right now, Tyler seems like you on the money grab, because you know that it's a YouTube I watch where they got a clip of him saying that when he does, I guess, shows or whatever in a certain amount of time, they get a bonus if they can put it out in a certain amount of time. Money.
I just don't want to pay all them sorry ass extras and stuff.
I'd rather you pay, but why? You rich though. How's that gonna hurt you?
That's how you stay rich.
Anyway, okay, let's move on to something sadder, because I don't want to talk about Tyler in that tired ass movie. Child, he would have been better off putting Boo on Netflix. Boo 1 and 2.
Say what you like that it did.
Boo.
Next.
It was funny.
Next.
It was a funny, it was like, that B movie funny. You know how certain B comedy movies you watch and you be like,
oh, like Half Baked? Is like that even B?
No, that's not B. But like, what's his name? And it was called Half. What's his name? Producer, what's his name? Salad? Not Who Made the Potato Salad, but that's one. But the other one, when they got 3 Strikes. And remember when it had whatchamacallit on there, the fat dude, and he just got out of jail and he got caught up in some shit. He was about to go back to jail. I forgot. Brian Hooks is the guy who was in it. And they used to play on BET all the time.
They did.
Things All Love was in it. And
that's who I'm picturing.
And he skied up. Like, those type, like, that shit funny to me. I like B movies, like comedy B movies. Some of them are really funny. But that, I wouldn't expect, Tyler at some level he on to just keep creating that. But that was funny. But anyways, we will move on. First, I want to say condolences goes out to the Bryant family, Kobe Bryant, all his loved ones, all his peers, all his teammates and stuff like that, because that was very sad, unexpected, and tragic. So I do want to say that to all the Laker fans out there, all the Kobe Bryant fans. I even send my condolences to y'all, because A lot of people took that really hard.
Girl, I took it hard. I ain't been on social media like that. I couldn't.
You couldn't be on social.
I have never, I'm gonna be honest, I've never shed a tear when someone, famous or well known passed. I might have been shocked. Michael Jackson, I was shocked. Like, oh my God, Michael Jackson dead.
I was hurt.
Michael
Jackson, I was hurt. You asked my husband, I was like, I was hurt. I felt it in here.
That's how I felt about Kobe for some reason, because I always took up for Kobe. When people talk shit about Kobe, talking about, Kobe ain't the greatest, or Kobe wouldn't have won this without Shaq. God damn it, I was right there taking her phone.
And I
can't even talk about it.
I felt that way. I felt hurt about Aaliyah like that. I felt hurt. I strangely felt very hurt by Nipsey. I don't know why. That just didn't rock with my soul very well. I was very sad. I was sad that I didn't even want to hear.
Oh, his music.
I didn't want to hear his music. I didn't want to think about it.
I'm gonna tell you honestly how I felt when Nipsey passed, because it was like about maybe 2 weeks before he got shot. I was listening to the satellite radio.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of his songs would come on, and I've heard him multiple times, and I was like, I really like this young fella. I don't know who he is, but I like his music. Every time it comes
that
on,
man a couple years younger than you.
I know, but I didn't know who he was at all.
Oh, okay,
so I thought it was just some young boy music or
mm-hmm.
something like that. And I was like, but I really like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling him. And then when he died, I was like, well, that's the young fella who music I listened to. So I was just like, oh man, that sucks.
I was sad because I used to
I wasn't exposed.
I was looking I
on.
was exposed because of my husband, and we used to listen to it. But I used to watch like his interviews, like on YouTube. The stuff that he was talking about, like energy and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of felt bad on that.
It's always tragic.
But I do want to say this to people, like, I've seen a lot of people, like, I guess people feel like, listen, somebody can impact your life without them actually being in your life. Meaning, like, they can impact your life without having any personal ties or connections with anybody. So for those who, like, looking at people who getting sad, who don't know them and stuff like that, like, that person impacted these people's lives. Whether it impacted their lives to have a favorite basketball team, want to be a basketball player.
Or even if he didn't, it's just empathy. Mm-hmm. The emotion of a father and a daughter. And now, their loved ones that they've left behind directly, like, it's just the empathetic feeling to say, I can't even imagine.
And sudden
being
death.
His wife, his kids, know.
And sudden death. Nobody expects sudden deaths they kind of like rock. You know what I'm saying? It kind of hits you a certain way when something happens that you don't expect. Versus if we heard like, an older person passing away, a celebrity.
I feel like sudden deaths at times, especially depending on
Dick
what
Gregory
happened.
Too. I was kind of a little sad.
I think it causes like loved ones directly affected by it to have some form of like PTSD.
Yeah, it does.
It's very traumatic.
It is. So I just want to give some love out there for everybody, and I hope this makes people give their loved one and hug them. I do want to kind of go into another thing about family and I can't say the word toxicity.
Let's just say toxic. What, toxic family members?
Yes, I want to say that because I was talking to a friend on the phone, and she got issues going, situations going on, whatever. But she expressed to me that it was told to her, like, that you only got one, whether sister, one like mother, one brother. Okay. You got, and I want to say this to people, like, stop trying to make people feel like they have to tolerate their toxic family member because they are a family member. Stop that. Cause toxic is toxic. It don't matter if it's a fucking mama who toxic or your goddamn sister, brother, cousin, auntie who toxic. A toxic person is a goddamn toxic person. And I don't feel like you should encourage people to have to tolerate toxic people because you become an enabler and that shit affects your energy and your mental and your peace and your health. Like, stop telling people shit like that. If somebody's goddamn toxic and the only thing they bring it to you, because why do we feel like because if you got a family member that a family member cannot be toxic? And why do people feel like
because
you have
I can't say that I have a toxic family member because I don't. If you about to cause me any type of stress, I distance myself. So I'm fine. I'm comfortable.
And I feel like
and I will tell you, like, you know what, I'm not doing all of that. Or I'm not coming to that. Or no, you're not gonna stress me out. Or no, yes, I ignored your calls because I didn't no.
I would say no too. But because I feel like it's the difference between a family member and a relative. Like, you can be a relative. That means you're related to me. That means we have some type of DNA ties, some type of legal ties, meaning you married my mom, my sister, mama, whoever. That makes you related to me. That does not make you my family. And I think people are confused by that.
You with that, you know, because people aren't here forever and we're not promised tomorrow. Which is true. We're not promised anything. And I'm going to say this because my dad didn't raise me, but he did come back into my life when I was 18. And he was, you know, in his grandchildren's lives for the most part when he wasn't being toxic. I'll allow that. But like before he passed, we weren't talking like that because I don't have time for the bullshit. I really don't. Did I feel any regret that the last time I saw him, I still sat there and looked like, ain't nobody playing games with you? No, I don't feel any regret. Not at all. Because you're not going to treat me any type of way. Yeah. And if it's not healthy for me, I'm going to distance my way. It doesn't mean I don't love you. Yeah. I loved him.
But sometimes you got to love people from afar.
Yeah. No, I didn't. You know, when he died, I was like, oh, that's sad. You know, I wish, you know, our relationship was better on better terms before he passed, but it wasn't. And, you know, that was that's what he had to deal with in his passing. Not on me.
No. So don't let people make you feel guilty.
No. Don't feel guilty at all. Call me evil. People say I'm a bitch.
I don't think that's evil.
But though. I have to protect my health. Nobody else gonna do it.
You gotta protect your own peace, sanity. Your health, your sanity, and stop trying to make people feel guilty and being dealing with because this is what I don't get. You tell somebody to leave if they got a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Be quick to be like, you need to leave that person alone. That's toxic. Or if it's a friend, you need to leave that person alone. They toxic. But as soon as it's a relative, it's like, well, you know, you only got one. And it's like, so it's okay. So my boyfriend or my girlfriend, leave them when they toxic. Leave my friend if he or she is toxic. But my sister, I should indulge and allow her to be toxic in my life because that's my sister. Like, no. People are people. You know what I'm saying? What our connection is that we're related. If we weren't related, in some cases, I feel like I'm gonna be real. If we were in my family, I'm sure it's people in my family. If I wasn't related to them, we probably wouldn't even cross paths. Right. Like we probably wouldn't even deal with each other. And it's people that you related to that you don't talk to and deal with on a consistent basis. Doesn't mean that you feel some type of way about them, but just because we're related don't mean we're gonna have stuff in common, right? That we're gonna like the same shit. We're gonna like, that's not the case. Yep. So, you know, I just wanted to put that out there. If this is 2020, if y'all got some toxic ass people in y'all life, y'all better love their ass from a distance. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's okay to pick up that phone, or if they call, like, you know what? I love you, mama, but I gotta go. I'm gonna have to love you off this phone. Click and hang up the phone. I'm not saying my mama. Mama, I'm not talking about you.
So don't be calling nobody. Barbara. Fussing at
You
me.
see that heifer over there talk about me? No. I'm just saying. Okay, so next, let's get into, you know what I want to get into next?
What, child?
This whole body augmentation stuff. So, I've been scrolling online and stuff like that.
Changing
and
what?
I didn't realize how many people, like reality stars, women I'm speaking of, that got body augmentation.
Oh, when you got the money, it's like, why work? Why sweat?
I'm going to say this. So, shouts out to Onisha because she brought something to my attention. So, I'm just thinking about, people getting the booty shots and the butt shots and stuff like that, But she brought something to my attention. She's like, all of them don't be getting booty shots. She was like, some of them be getting a little lipo shrinking in their stomach. That's why they still look fat everywhere else. Now, I don't listen, Tammy. I'm not trying to pick on you. But when she told Rivera, Waka Flocka Why, when she said, look at Tammy, she ain't even got no knees. Bitch, when I went and looked on that page, I'm going to show you the picture. Bitch, when I went on Instagram and looked at her, I said, this bitch
belly is not everything.
I said, this bitch don't got no knees. And my thing is, now come on now. You can't be right here. Just look, I guess people feel like if they ain't got no stomach, then it's all good. But you can't be
walking. They're trying to create that hourglass shape.
But if you ain't got no knees, honey, if you got cankles, something is wrong. What's that?
I think she's just short.
No, that's called fat. When people can't see your knee bone, okay? When somebody can't see your knee bone.
What does her waist look like?
Her waist looks cinched in. But that's what they're doing now. The waist is cinched in, but that's what they do.
Well, she ain't the first person who did that. Shakana did that.
Girl, so Shakana was the next person that I looked up who did that, and she brought it to my attention with Shakana. I said, well, how you right here? And
the men she trying to attack,
fat up everywhere,
girl,
but you
got my fat arms.
Got fat arms.
Girl, you better hit that Planet Fitness.
Listen,
I've been in that Planet Fitness trying to work off these fat arms.
That don't look awkward. Look at those fat legs. Listen, I'm not fat shaming nobody. Like, if you want to be big and fat, I feel like, Lizzo it up. But don't. That facial expression.
I'm so over that.
But
okay,
don't be right here getting liposuction and everywhere around.
They can lipo your arm. Looking at my arm.
But that costs money.
I'm wide up.
But all of this stuff costs money. If you lipo your arm, if you get this lipo, you get this lipo. That's going look at this. Like, they can lipo that, but if you ain't getting it done, my thing is, here's my thing in regards to the Shakanas and the Tamara Rivera. I'm not hating on y'all, but I'm like, don't y'all got money? Can't y'all just go hire a trainer?
That's work. I told you they don't want to sweat. It takes time and dedication. Shit. When you're working out, it takes time and dedication.
I hate working out, but I do the shit.
Time. But I see a difference here or there.
I'm just saying, I can't be walking around and look. Listen, I've seen some people with liposuction. Listen, this something, but this right here, like a football player, and you like that's not. That don't look weight. Yeah, I lost a little bit. I'm trying.
I can see it in your face.
Thank you. I'm trying to get there. I'm doing my little shizzle dizzle. I'm trying, but let's keep it real.
Don't you go get that stomach sucked?
I don't.
The balls.
Girl, I've seen people like that. That's all I'm gonna say, and I ain't gonna say who. I've seen people like that get all this sucked in and be big as hell on the top. See, I don't have the body to do that because I'm top heavy. So if I get this sucked in and this still fat
too.
up in here, I'ma look weird, and y'all gonna be like, "Bitch, you look weird."
My fat don't settle on my knees and thighs.
No, I would never have
It
the knee.
settles up here
It
like
never
a
would have the knee
linebacker.
problem. I would never
It's
have the
all
knee
up here.
problem. Or like Nene too. Now you ever Nene,
What
you
you do?
her tummy tuck. I could tell when I saw that neighbor, and she be around it. No,
She lost weight.
no, she just went and got a tummy tuck. That's when she. If you notice, that's when she.
But you gotta have flab to get a tummy tuck.
She probably did have flab to get a tummy tuck, to get lipo in the tummy tuck, cause you can tell by that what that belly button.
And belly button still be looking inside.
And her belly button look just like that.
You know, I need to make it my business to post stuff like that for little girls.
That's what I was getting to.
So they know that. Because, when I was young, I was like, why does my navel look like this and not like that? Everybody's navel who's famous looks like
that's
this.
my point of bringing it up to say about body augmentation, because I feel like a lot of young girls are looking at these celebrities and trying to, like look a certain way, getting these butt shots, and not understanding that, not understanding or looking at these women feeling bad about it, so not understanding like these people went under the knife. Nothing wrong with going under the knife. But why I brought the conversation up, because when I was talking about it to Onisha, we was talking about how so many of these women walk around like they don't be going under the knife, and it's misleading to young women.
But it's like, but here's my thing for the ones who do have it done. It's like, I mean, should they announce it, or are you talking about the ones who people ask?
The ones who I'm talking about the ones who act like Delicious, and she lied and talking about she just contoured. Clearly, we could tell your nose was done.
Oh, you had a big nose, girl.
Yes.
She did.
So stop talking about you contour, girl. Ain't no brown powder gonna contour your nose that much to make you look like you got a whole different goddamn nose. See, I'm not opposed to plastic surgery, because if I had the money, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't be opposed to if I could get some. Like if I can't get this back flabby fat out, I'll suck that shit up and put it in my booty if I can. Now, it ain't gonna last, because fat transfers don't last, but I don't have a problem with plastic surgery. I just don't like when people be around here lying. Like, like if you ain't gonna just be quiet, la. She don't say nothing.
I mean, what can you say? You don't have to.
You don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say a word.
But don't be right here lying. Like how K. Michelle.
But don't
remember when K. Michelle lied?
At first, she was lying about it.
She was lying.
Then shit almost killed her. And then she had to come out. So.
Yes. Like, don't be lying, because I feel like it's misleading. And a lot of these young girls don't know. I want to see how that butt looks. You see, notice she on
no bikini shots.
She don't do no bikini shots or photos. So,
I'm sure plastic surgery can fix it.
But now a lot of the women aren't doing the whole, because I went deep diving, y'all. I went deep diving into this whole augmentation. It started with the butt augmentation. So now a lot of women are getting the fat transfer because it's less risky and less invasive. Yeah. So they get the fat transfer, but the thing about the fat transfer is that it doesn't stay. They even tell you in the first 3 months, what you see is not going to be your permanent result. And then even after that, it still might absorb, because it's fat absorbing back into your body. So it still even may absorb more. So you probably going to have to go, like I read up, they say fat transfers, when you get it in the ass, you probably that's something that you probably going to have to keep doing. But you have to gain weight first, Because they got to have the fat come
The
from
fat to
somewhere.
pull.
The
So
fat
they
to
can shoot it
pull
up.
so
Ain't
they
nobody
can
got
shoot
time
it
for all
shoot
that.
it
That's
up
a
your
lot.
butt. Yeah, that was like, that's too much.
That's too much.
But what Michelle had was she was getting the silicone shot straight, like not the silicone
I know.
pad.
Yeah.
She was getting the silicone shot straight in her behind. And that's what's caused her to get sick. That's why she thought she had lupus, because you got foreign stuff in your body attacking it. So that's
not worth it.
No.
It's not worth it.
I don't think the silicone is worth it. And then it was like, it's something else you can get going to like a college.
So what would you get if you could get some type of...
If I could get some type of plastic surgery, what would I get? I probably would do the fat transfer. I get the fat out of my back.
Mm-hmm.
And I would try to put it in my butt. I'll take some fat off of my titties. Ooh, they got a lot of fat right there.
I don't think that's fat. I think that's... Isn't breasts like muscle tissue or something? I don't think.
Well, I hope mine is fat. Why some people can lose weight and their breasts go down?
My mama titties don't go nowhere.
Lord, please, please, when I lose weight, let these titties
I
go
never
down.
believe my mama. She was like, if I lose weight, they ain't going nowhere. I'm like, Mama, yes, they will. Did she pull that picture out, child?
My back hurt right now. I can't carry around these double D's.
The milk jugs was still there.
I can't carry around these double D's.
Melissa, you used to be small. You had big titties.
I know. My back hurt. That's why my back hurt. I can't carry these titties around. They heavy. My back hurt.
They have, the reduction. So you'll get a reduction.
But I gotta lose weight first. They're gonna tell me to lose weight, even though I'm losing weight. But that's the first thing they're gonna say.
If you got money, they'll just do it. If you just say, I want a breast reduction, they'll do that.
I gotta go down to at least C. Come on now. Double D's on me? That's a lot. Why these titties so big?
You sure those are just double D's?
I think so, yeah. Girl, for the longest, I was sticking these bad boys in the deep.
I know you wasn't.
Yes, I was trying. They look like biscuits popping, bitch. You know how they be having that beating? You know how
No, ma'am.
I would get that, and I would get... That's probably all. That's probably the only thing I would go. What would you get?
Oh, I might just go all out. I might put a Janet Jackson, be like, move a rib. I want to take one of these bottom ribs off. If you got to do two,
that shit don't work. Look at Janet Jackson. She got her rib removed, and guess what? The fat came back. The fat came back. The fat came back. So them ribs ain't gonna do too much today. Getting the ribs removed.
I'm moving some ribs.
You gonna move some ribs for real?
Yeah, let's move some ribs. That way my waist can go in some.
That
way. And then they can lipo my arms. I don't know if that's possible.
I like my wings.
Some of it is muscle though, y'all. I don't like my big arms.
I like my wings. Fly, baby.
Mine not really wings. They just big. They just...
Embrace your big arms. My arms
I'm about to be
embrace them.
Start being a bodybuilder. Build up my arms.
Well, let's be a bodybuilder. You should.
I should.
That means you could tone... Like with my stomach tones up easily. It be fat, but you can see the six.
The top part of mine tones up.
You can see
like
the
from
six.
right here up.
You can see the six
nice.
pack. You can see the six pack. Well, it don't be nice though, because it still be on top of fat. So
that little baby roll down there, that
the one I got right here.
My pants fall over.
Mine sweating right here. My little baby roll sweating down there to fold over. That's the fupa.
You ain't got no real fupa.
No,
that's your stomach.
This the fupa. No. That's a fupa.
No women who be no women who had them fupas. It be like right here, right there. Oh. You can't get rid of that. So
yes, you can. Shouts out to Keisha. Keisha Maxwell told us we could go get surgery, so we can get. Yeah, shout out there. She
She
had look good,
She
child.
inspired
And
me to
made
work
me
out.
look at my monies and be like, let me see.
I don't want to save up to do it.
Let me see
So
how
I
much
was like,
money
let me hit
I
this
got.
gym a little bit harder.
Yeah, let me see how much money I ain't got enough. I couldn't get it, but she had a little nice. Keisha, if you out there, can you please do an update, because I want to see how it look now, because you was looking your waist was a little slim and in, but you say that was recently you were still hit, so I just would want to see the results later and afterwards. That would be nice. You should do a vlog too. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying?
If she did one, I'm gonna ask
you should have did a vlog on that, because that would have been great for people to get the insights. She's one of the people
on my timeline I enjoy when I click on Facebook.
Okay, let's talk about these niggas.
I don't know any niggas.
So we talk about these niggas and they damn pre-screen dating. So I read an article, and I guess men feel like before they indulge in sitting with and spending money on a woman that is not going anywhere, they want to pre-screen them and see how it works out, or if they're even worth their time. I don't think it should just be about men. Women, y'all are allowed to pre-screen too. Now, my thing is, they're saying like this is something new. I thought that was let's go out for coffee or drinks. I thought that was like the pre-screening when you sit at the table.
Let me tell you,
have a cup of drinks.
Let me tell them about something about the article you told me. It's them inviting the woman over to their place.
Yeah, the article I read was basically like the guy was like he would invite the young lady over first. They would get to know each other before they go on a date. Now, to me, that sounds like you trying to jump my bones. Sound like you just trying to get me to the house, get me look it up, and spread it wide.
However, let me tell you where your pre-screening just went wrong. Because you just gave a crazy bitch your address. So
and we do roll up.
That crazy
Wait a minute,
bitch,
have you done that before? Because I will admit I've done it. Have you done the, you know what I'm saying, like you call him and he don't answer, like, and then be like, I'm about to see.
Girl, back in my day with my baby daddy, let me see if this car.
And roll up.
I have. I've done it.
Do the drive by. You be like, let me see who over here. His car here. Okay. Oh, your car here. You ain't answering. All right. See, I ain't gonna bust up your spot now. I ain't gonna act a fool.
But the crazy bitch you done pre-screened 3 weeks ago, Will, because she thought it was something special. You got to be careful when you messing with certain women, talking about pre-screening. Because you got certain women who have been pre-screened, but only at the coffee shop. Or only at the damn movie theater. And they realize this bitch seemed a little off. But you invited her.
It's not good for movies.
It's not. But you invited her to your house. She now feels special.
And now, if she a little like me, if she got a little me in her, she in your bathroom, in your medicine cabinet, in your cabinets, because I do all that shit. Don't leave me in your car. I'm in your glove compartment. I'm in the middle console looking at. Oh,
you was looking through people's shit.
Hell yeah, bitch. Yes, I do. That's how I found the perfume one time. The bath. As a matter of fact, it was Victoria's Secret, and it was the strawberry and what's that one? I can't stand. That seemed like every black girl had back in the day. The Victoria's Secret spray was the champagne and strawberry. Mm-hmm. Was it the champagne and strawberry?
No, I thought it was the peach one or the pear or something.
They like the pear too. The pear, but they like the
love or something.
No, listen. It was
I know the strawberry one you tell me. They like the strawberry. You gonna make me go out and rekindle that. Go get
strawberry.
That strawberry the champagne.
That strawberry champagne.
It smell good.
Champagne. Girl, I got tired of it. Every black girl had it.
Get out of the shower, just splash it out.
Girl, every yes.
Go Bobby son.
Every girl had the shot. If they even sell it anymore, they probably don't even sell that shit no more.
They sell all the classics at Victoria's Secret.
They do?
Yes, they do.
Girl, I got so tired of
They
that
just
strawberry
changed
champagne.
the outside of it.
Girl, look at it. They still do. You can buy it on Amazon for $26. Strawberry and champagne. That just was like the hood.
So when you found out when in their apartment or in their car?
I found it in the car. It was underneath the seat.
That bitch dropped it on purpose.
What? It probably It probably was her car. I don't know though. I just was wrong. Girl, I wronged. Girl, I wronged. Don't leave me alone. Cause I'm gonna look, motherfucker. I look straight. I'm nosy though.
See? And here it is. They talking about pre-screen. But that's nothing.
But that's
I don't like.
But listen, I feel like that's me pre-screening. I need to pre-screen. Yeah. I'm looking. Let me see this. Okay. Ooh, nigga, you need to pay your car note. This shit right here, dude. Looking at all that shit.
Final notice.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at all that shit. And yes, I was the bitch who would go through your phone. I did. And I didn't do it out of insecurity though. It wasn't like I want to see you talk. I was just nosy. Like I was just nosy. I just want to be like, oh, you know, I'll look in the phone and be like, oh, okay, this bitch kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? So then if the guy came back, I'd be like, okay, so you like little nudies, huh? You like bitches sending you shit. I like the bitch cute though, so I feel you. Like the bitch, like I'm not no hater.
Note to ladies, don't send nudes.
Cause I'm
the other bitch.
The other bitch gonna see it. And if I was a hating bitch, I would have screenshot that shit and be like,
who is this bitch? Does anybody know her?
I wouldn't do nothing like that.
Crazy bitches do.
I'm a little crazy though. I'm a Pisces though. Pisces Pisces got a little trick. You know, like I'm gonna show y'all. Pisces crazy like this. Like we just like, ooh. That's how crazy we are. Like no, literally just like a little bit was supposed to go in. I'm like, ooh. And then you just kind of mix it up a little bit. Like okay, you know what I'm saying? That it's evenly balanced. The crazy is even. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just in one area. So you know, a little crazy, a little on the
in all areas crazy.
On the low. It's like Pisces is crazy, but we're not scary crazy.
No, y'all are not.
We're not scary crazy, but we can't be scary crazy. Like we can get a little dark sometimes if it goes there. But Scorpios, y'all crazy too.
Oh no.
Oh,
I think you just know what you're getting into. And with y'all, you don't. That's scary when you don't know what you're getting into.
I think you don't. I think you get with a Pisces. It's just so. I think people see Pisces and feel like, oh, we're so aloof and just in our own world.
Well, maybe that's where the little scary come in.
And then you know we gotta just surprise your ass. Like, you sure you want to do that? You sure that's what you want to do?
Scorpios, we can just say you knew.
That's a cop out.
You knew.
But anyway, with y'all men, pre-screening, just take her to coffee. Just take her to get coffee. And if your whole agenda is not to spend no money on her, then you ain't ready for dating. Shit. Don't take nobody on no date if you just don't want to spend no money. But take her to coffee. Take her to the walk in the park. Shit, that ain't no money. You could take let's meet up at the park. Y'all could go walking around the park to get to know each other. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what dating was, I thought. You go on a little date.
Never been on a park date.
You never have been on a park date?
Not as a first time out park date.
Me and my husband did. Was that our first date though? I don't know if it was. He said no, it wasn't our first date. So that wasn't our first date, but we did go walking in the park. Mm-hmm. Walking in the park is very good for a pre-screen dating because you don't have any choice but to talk and communicate with each other. You know what I'm saying? Where you can be distracted with other things. That's why going for coffee is a good one too, because you drinking and you talking. Now going for drinks
or going out to eat, just going out to to eat. It's
But see,
not
they
bad.
trying to avoid that because they saying like they don't want to take you out to eat if they spending like $40, $60 on your meal and you ain't about shit.
You know, honestly, I think going out for drinks is fine. I think going to a wine, if you go to like a wine tasting or like a wine bar that just sells like wine, because to me,
liquor, you gonna get turned the fuck up, and
I'm just saying you need
y'all about to have sex.
You need a little truth maybe in the system, because you might not be about to have sex.
Because you might see how fool she is.
You might, or she might see how fool he is.
Like
you
this
sorry,
you
like, damn, he can't handle one glass. Like, such a turn off. He now he's slurring and grabbing at the waitress, and no, absolutely not. Or just, just like,
I went on a date. It probably was a pre-screening date, which I think it was a good one. I went on a pre-screening, probably could be a pre-screening date. Went to a bar, we played pool and had a couple of drinks.
Oh, those are nice. That's not bad.
That's not bad because you still talk. You know what I'm saying? You playing pool, it breaks the, new awkwardness, and you get to have. Okay, so now that we say this, so how I feel is that pre-screening is not necessarily pre-screening. It's called a first date. And yes, your first date shouldn't be so serious, and it shouldn't be like going overboard with the first date. It should be something that's enough for you to get to know that person, and they to get to know you. You kind of breaking the ice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what would be some good places that you feel is some places?
Skating rink.
I don't think that's a good one.
That would be a good one. I think the skating rink is
Y'all can't talk in there with that music.
You can, especially if the person don't know how to skate. You don't have to skate the entire time.
That's good for a man who trying to get in your panties.
No,
because he gonna be like,
"Oh,
I got you.
So I was playing pool. Let me guide you. Let me guide you. You don't know how. It's the same thing. And the bar could be loud. The skating rink is fun. You can have fun.
That's a second date. Ain't no man want to be embarrassed going, nobody want to go skating and they ain't a good skating. No. What if they don't like skating?
What if they don't like playing pool? You're introduced to new things.
What is the...
You know why? Because if they don't like skating, that at least lets you know that, well, hey, I like skating. So this is not going to work as it is then. If she's not going to give skating a try, or he's not going to give skating a try. The skating rink is fine.
To no goddamn skating rink.
You could go to the skating rink, or you could go to the pool hall, and when you walk off to go get a drink or something, somebody else trying to holler at your wallet.
No, that's not true. Depending on where you go, that is not true. I went to Bailey's in Columbia, and nobody tried to holler. I mean, there was a lot of white people in there, but still, that was
the skating rink is just fine.
What's another place?
As a first date, I mean, just going out to eat, to get to know somebody, and like you say, for a walk. Like if you're walking downtown.
I don't think dinner is a good one, because sometimes some women are self-conscious. Like if they ain't comfortable and know the guy.
Okay, I'm speaking on myself, because I'm gonna eat how I eat in front of God.
How you eat?
Like I want to eat my goddamn food. Like I want that shit to actually reach my mouth and my belly. That's how I eat. Shit, if mayonnaise come out the side of the bread on the ends of my mouth, goddamn, that's why I got a napkin for. I'll wipe it off. Some things are done nicely sloppy.
So he might like that. He might be like, I like how that mayonnaise.
Okay.
I got more.
You know what? Okay. To go to a lake and go paddle boating. That is nice. There's nothing wrong with paddle boating.
That's too much exercise.
See, this is a lazy bitch. Like, I think the best get to know someone is say, let's go hang out today. And do like a day thing. Like you do something.
That's spending too much money.
It's not spending too much money. Paddle boating does not cost a lot.
The park is nice. going to the park.
She's setting y'all up for these broke niggas.
That's the point. This is a pre-screened date. This ain't a real date.
Paddle boating is $7.
But that's
you if you ain't
they be looking stupid as shit. But that goddamn
with the
best
paddle boating is fun. There's nothing wrong with paddle boating, and guess what? Paddle boatings are mostly in parks.
Just walk around to the park. Picnic is good.
I know you ain't talking about sitting in the hot sun.
I do think a picnic is good.
Not down here.
Go for ice cream. Ice cream is good. Going for ice cream or yogurt. In a little ice cream parlor shop. Sit down. Y'all eating and talking. Like, what you like?
That's the same thing as eating dinner.
But you ain't eating a steak. But here's the thing.
Oh, you trying not to spend money?
Well, no, not even that. It's short. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's short. Like, we could wrap this shit up. Like, if the shit's going south, we only got one ice cream we eat. We could buy, all right, it's time to go. You know, it was nice. You could wrap that shit up. Dinner, if we don't order appetizers and then now we don't order, now we gotta be like, I want my steak, so shit. You know what I'm saying? But ice cream, you could be like, well, it was nice. It's time to go home.
I don't like ice
coffee,
cream like that.
coffee. You can drink one cup of coffee.
I love my coffee.
That's done in the if it ain't with, you can wrap that shit up for the next time. Like, you know, I'm just saying things that's like really, it's short, it's simple, it's not a lot that got to go into it. You get to know, like, if I want to take this motherfucker to dinner or not.
I don't know.
Cause then y'all got to
depends on the people. Because see, me, I'm very guarded. So you're not gonna get to know me that well eating ice cream. You know what he's got now? I will give a guy this. You will maybe still be intrigued at least and not turned off.
Who this bitch that she is? She said she majestic, bitch. I'm majestic.
You're not gonna get to fully know me. You're gonna feel like I felt like I didn't get to know who she was. I know she's kind of quiet,
but it may be something to allude to make him want to take you out again.
Or it may not. It might be a guy who's quiet.
Imagine he take you and you saying some shit and he like, I can't take this bitch to no dinner. This bitch don't know how to act. This bitch right here talking about, why the fuck y'all put this down? What is this shit y'all put in my goddamn? You know, like she might be hood ranch.
Like that girl, when we was in New Orleans, when that waitress said, well, I'll give you a minute. When she went to turn her back, that girl's like, I said I'm ready. Everybody in the restaurant was like,
see? You might end up with somebody like that. And the nigga might be like, the fuck? How I'm about to get out of
ice cream?
How the shit am I gonna get out of this?
I don't know. To me, I feel like
you could go for ice. You could go for ice cream. Get the ice cream, and then the bitch trip. You can be like, well, let's take the ice cream. We can go ahead and go, and you can get in the car. She can eat her ice cream. You can talk to her, drop her ass off, and say, "Deuces, bitch, holla," and don't call and ghost her, and don't call her no more.
I think anything that requires you meeting that person somewhere is fine, and you not riding with them. It's perfect for pre-screen.
I don't want to go to no dinner with you, and I gotta drive. I gotta order my wine, and I'm probably gonna order a couple of wines, not just one. And I don't want to fucking drive.
I don't want you coming to my fucking house. Okay?
Well, of course you.
And I don't.
You gonna meet me at her house? You gonna be like, meet me over here.
I've dated guys who've never come to my house.
Who've never came to your house?
Yes. It's just like, I don't want you to know where I'm staying. It's just,
why you don't want them to know where you stay?
That's a big commitment.
I didn't have a problem because I stayed with my mom.
It's a big commitment. Like, I don't want you to know where
I'm
staying.
So you can come to the house.
Because, see, that's our shit. Yeah, when I live with my mama, you could come to the house. I mean, I'm like, my mom, that way my mama could see you or something like that. before I leave. You weren't meeting her. I had to tell some. Don't get it twisted. It's not that type of party.
Oh, don't you hate that?
It's just about
I ain't
feeling
trying
safe.
to meet your mom.
And I ain't trying to have you meet her like that, but she needs to see who I'm leaving her house with. Stop. Everybody sees her.
I got a daughter. And she better not, and she stay with me and call herself going on. She better bring every nigga in my house. And I'm going to tell that nigga, come on out. And I'll tell him to his face. And I don't want to meet you because you ain't going to be my brother, my son-in-law.
Sitting in the car anyway, seeing people time they pull up.
He going to do him like Reggie off a Bad Boy. Nigga, you look 40. Nigga, you look about 40. Talking you so goddamn 17. Anyways, you right. Wherever you want to have a date, you know. It's but I feel like a pre-screening dates are kind of a little more. I think
sometimes pre-screening you still don't really know.
But it's not about knowing. It's just I need to know enough to say if I even want to, you know, because like I've been on dates with guys and I be like,
I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't want to be here
anymore. I dated a guy and we went on, I could say, where did we go? Like our first pre-screen. I think we did meet like at a restaurant, but it was like brunch or whatever. Mm-hmm. And, you know, okay, cool. You know, get to know him a little more. Go by his house. You know, get to know him a little more. Nothing happened. It wasn't, like, we weren't ever, like, really that intimate. So then it was like,
wait a minute. You said never like that.
Like, I mean, we, like, hugged and kissed goodbye. You know, but never,
how was
like...
the kiss? Was the kiss like... Or was
no,
the kiss
he
like...
didn't mean me wet-faced or
was
anything.
Was it just like...
It might have been a line. Because it was like, I don't know about you yet. But then we went on a date that lasted for hours, like the all-day thing. And
you trying to tell people to do the all-day thing, see?
I wish I would have done that first because I wouldn't have wasted so much time to know that.
So what was wrong with the all-day thing?
It was just like, no, we're just not compatible.
Why?
We just weren't compatible.
What did he like to do that you didn't?
Nothing. Everything we did was fine. It just wasn't there. The chemistry just wasn't there.
That chemistry is important.
It just wasn't there. You know,
chemistry is important.
Sometimes chemistry is hard to explain because it's not necessarily that person is.
Oh, I understand.
Terrible. You know,
it's not. It could be like he could be the perfect, and I think this needs to be discussed because I think when men be like, "Oh, y'all just want a bad boy, y'all don't like nice guys, y'all want somebody to do you wrong." So let me explain it on behalf of women. It's not that a woman wants a bad dude. It has to be some kind of spark in chemistry. Mm-hmm. And you can be the perfect gentleman and do everything right. But if there's no chemistry to where I feel like, I really like this dude, you know, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not going to work. And it's not you. It's just the fact that there's no spark between us. And it's like, now, with saying that, is to say that sometimes us as women think there's going to be an immediate spark the first time we talk to and deal with somebody. And I'm only saying this because I've experienced this myself. Like, I have talked to guys where I'm like, I'm not really feeling them like that. I don't feel the chemistry. And the second time I'm like, But then I noticed as I continued to talk to them and got to know them, that I was like, I like this person. Mm-hmm. So that it's kind of, like a, catch-22. Yeah, because, and I think in certain instances, women, you have to understand, like, sometimes men can be guarded too. Mm-hmm. So you can talk to a guy or go on a date with a guy the first time and you might not feel like the chemistry, but sometimes it's because he's kind of still guarded and he still has a wall up, so you don't really get to like really see him. And after you start to date him or talk to them, you know what I'm saying, for a while, you start to feel,
you don't look for always that spark.
Yeah, that spark. But it depends. it's kind of iffy though, because I don't want women out here to be thinking like every situation gonna be where they got. Well, let me keep trying because it just might not be it.
I think we would have made great friends, just not. It was just like no.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling this.
But having that immediate spark, and that is a plus for women. Yeah. That's gonna make us intrigued and want to continue to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't that immediate spark, like,
and I feel like sometimes that spark is more so you make her feel comfortable. The fact that when you can just feel relaxed and comfortable, just to be yourself, it's like,
what is that thing that makes you feel comfortable and relaxed? What is that thing that a guy can do to make you be like, okay?
For me, it's sense of humor.
Me too. I was about to say that. If you can make me laugh, I think that's every woman.
Yeah.
I think if you want to break down a wall of a woman and make her feel comfortable, like, you got to make her laugh. You got to make her like laugh and
you
feel
have
good.
some, like with this guy, he wasn't that. He came off a little more serious, like all the time. I mean, but he had a little sense of humor. But it was like, you know what? I know the girl that's just for you.
Oh,
really? I did do that to him.
You did?
He was like, how you gonna try to hook me up? I was like, because I'm just saying, like, I feel it in my spirit.
Who was the girl? Who was the girl?
Keisha.
You didn't do it?
He didn't want to. He was like, and I was like, that would
that could have been that girl husband.
I think they would have made the perfect couple. Like, perfect couple. Just from conversations with him and just knowing her as a person, like, yeah, they would have made it the perfect
Or it might have been a perfect bomb because they both was too anal.
He wasn't that anal. They would have worked. They would have worked.
Well, Keisha, if you're out there, if you want that perfect guy.
Oh, she married him.
Well, he is too, but shit happens. So if you ever...
If I notice either one of them doesn't work, I'm like, I knew who your soulmate was.
But yeah, so guys, humor. I think making a girl laugh, you know what I'm saying? If you can make her, I won't even say, I'm not saying that she gotta be like, ooh, nigga. No. Like, no.
Don't be.
But if she could be, if you see that genuine crack of a smile, like she smiled genuinely, then you on the right start. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're on the right path of getting her guards down to make her feel comfortable, to make her be herself. You know what I'm saying? But me, for instance, I'm kind of different. Like I said, humor makes me feel more comfortable with you. But I know I'm more of the talker. I'm more of a talker. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a outgoing person. Mm-hmm. So most likely I'm going to pull what I need to pull from you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be the one, like, asking you a bunch of questions and talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I am. But don't get it twisted, because that still don't mean I'm going to call you back the next if I ain't feeling. Like, you might think the date went perfect. Like, oh, she was talking. She was asking questions. Like, that's just, I'm nosy. But that don't mean I'm going to call you tomorrow. Anyways, I think it's been an hour. You think it's been an hour? Has it been an hour, producer?
Yes, it has. Let me post some drink in my
glass. Producer, what you been over there doing?
She about to break the table, child. And she said he be checking for her, y'all.
I beg your pardon. So you trying to say I be checking for him? I don't hit you.
Y'all, that man over there on his computer.
You'll see
just clicking away. And what she do? You hear how that phone slammed down on the table? What is you even over there?
That's how niggas do you though. They get a file up to the front. They get a
Then they
fire
think they can just shoot for the stars.
They be like, bitch, fuck you. I can get better. That's how
That's what they be thinking.
That's how they feel. But
That's what they be
anyway,
thinking.
we didn't even tell them to drink. We were drinking on. We were drinking on
Which
some
is some
Merlot.
Some Merlot. I'm gonna do more wine infused cocktails. I did have one in mind.
Why are you doing
But
more
then-
wine infused?
Cocktails.
Yeah.
Cause I missed my wine.
Girl, I've been tearing wine up for the past 2 weeks.
Wine is like, especially since it's legal in
Oh,
certain states. I would say this. It's like a good joint.
But this is shout out to Jabari.
Because he just discovered.
Just discovered wine. So that's for those who don't like wine. So wine is very smooth. And let me tell you, not that bullshit, not that Moscato shit. I'll say this, Moscato.
Not even Stella
Moscato and Stella
like
Rose is like dessert wines.
That's exactly
and
what it
they're
is.
dessert wines because they're sweet like that because they're dessert wines because wine is not supposed to taste sweet. So when you eat it with a dessert, it's going to offset the wine and it's not going to taste as sweet. It's going to taste a little bitter. That's why they're called dessert wine.
You eat a dessert wine with like a piece of cake,
Yeah.
cheesecake.
And it's going to offset that sweetness.
It's good to have that sweet red with the muscadine. The muscadine wines. They're good.
Yeah.
Especially chilled. I drink those too.
Yeah.
But after a long day, it's like yak in the cup.
Wine is very good. It's very smooth. And it doesn't give you a hangover. Like, you really got to go to work to get a hangover for wine. Like, you got to have like a couple of bottles.
I ain't going to say a couple.
Oh, no. You can have one bottle, but if you drink it really fast, you probably...
It has happened. It was one of those days one time. Like, I drunk too. I didn't have a hangover. It's just like I woke up groggy. I wasn't throwing up. No, I wasn't nauseous.
Wine is like a joint in a bottle.
It is.
So
you
if you
take a couple sips and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling this shit.
So if you drink wine, so Jabari, you probably done did this, right? But if you take some wine and smoke a joint, that's like just smoking back. That's like a joint back to back. Just
it's like you on a cipher.
Yeah, it's like you on the cipher, literally, with your... So if you haven't done it, Jabari, do it. I'm sure you have, and you already know. Yeah. And you sleep like a baby. Just get up. You feel like, ooh. Let me see. I can't lift my arm up.
Why?
All the way up. I might not have shaved. But
I don't shave. Until the summertime. I shave in the summer.
So you looking like Willie Mammoth down there, like me.
All over.
My husband calls.
I look like a grown woman. All over. Shit.
I feel like it's like a sweater in the winter.
Your body grow hair for a reason. They taught us that in school.
I need to feel warm in the wintertime. Anyway, so let's put our glasses up. Then we did like a little variety of everything. We just kind of talked and kept it moving and talked and kept it moving. So let's clink to the wine. And thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all tune in with us. Sorry we was on the hiatus, but we are back. So make sure you like the Drinks and Discussion Facebook page. Make sure you join the Facebook group, Drinks and Discussion. Why y'all so nasty in that group, though? Why y'all always talking about dick, balls, and pussy? I just want to know. Dick, balls, and pussy. Why? Why y'all nasty in that group? But anyway, still join the group.
You can talk about other things.
Still join the group. Don't mind them nasty asses. Clink, clink. And we will see y'all later. Peace.
Bye.